1000, and today we're in Tampa. I took my mom to see the neurologist today here in Tampa. We are staying overnight. She's getting worse. I really thought they were going to admit her, and they didn't. I think they should have. Um, Honestly, I really think she should have been admitted. But all they did is basically go over what we need to do, and they are going to set her up for some tests, EEGs and stuff like that. Um, and then of course you have to wait and call appointments and all that crap. So we could be coming down here several times. She thinks my mother needs to see another GI doctor because she feels, yeah, that she needs to see another GI doctor. And so she referred me to one in Ocala, which is not far from our house. So, excuse me, sorry. Then she also thinks that she needs to go back to the heart doctor. She thinks that her heart doctor needs to see her. And I said every time we go, she don't want to change the meds. She says everything's fine, and it's not fine. These blood pressures and was very low today, but she's not eating and drinking, so it's going to make it low. So I'm going to try to get her some food in her. I don't care if she brings it up or not. It needs to be in her body. At least some of it might go into her system, and maybe some of it won't. So we'll see what we can do. Anyways, I'm going to show you the Airbnb we got. This is pretty cool. It's really not far from Busch Gardens. It's like right down the road. Just keep going down this way, and it's right across the road. So it's not far at all. So this is a little house right here, so you guys can see. It's a cute little house. They really done it up nice. It's not very big, very cute. It does have 3 bedrooms though. Yeah, they've done the yard up nice. They have a nice walkway. So I thought that was pretty cute, the walkway. I was kind of questioning over there, but I think it looks like they're working on that house. So yeah, they're doing some work on it. And it's a corner lot here, so that's nice to have a corner lot. I don't know if they live next door, because usually Airbnb people, they live pretty kind of close. You know, we had one that lived right next door, like right next door to the Airbnb that we did in St. Pete with my mom. So anyways, this is the front door. There's a ring, so they've probably seen me. And here's the inside. There's my sick patient over there. And nice, very nice. It's really cute. So you think this is going to be your favorite out of all the Airbnbs we did? Seen it all yet. No, but we'll see. She says because of the steps. Well, we had to get her in with the wheelchair because she's just so weak. Got a little top table here, and here's your kitchen. It's really small, but it's cute. I mean, if there was just 2 of us, we could live in this just fine. It's really cute. And when you're on vacation, you know, you don't need a big kitchen, really, unless you're having a big family thing. So we'll go down here. I like the flowers. Those are cute. Really cute. And we'll go down here. This is the hallway. That's locked. That must be the furnace, the air conditioner, and that. So we're going down this hallway. I don't know where the light is. Oh, it's way down here. There we go. Sorry, guys. Okay. We are going to put my mom in this room because it has the low bed in here. And they're cute. And they made it Mickey Mouse. And it's really cute. My aunt, when they came down the first time and they had a condo they rented for the winter, it had a room and it was Mickey Mouse and Minnie. It was really cute too. So there's TV right there. She can watch TV. Nice and cool in here. Air conditioner is blowing. Here's your bathroom. Now, it's not equipped. Well, is this a shower or is it both? Let's see. Oh, it's a shower. Oh, cool. So if I had to, I could put her walker in here and give her a shower if I had to. Probably just do a sponge bath because she's just too sick right now. But that's nice. There's the Bruno man. They are dog friendly. Anywhere we go, we always bring Bruno, so we have to make sure it's dog friendly, pet friendly. Some of them that we looked up that had loud cats. I'm like, really? Yeah. I'm not taking my cat nowhere. Here's the other bedroom. This now this is too high for her. That's why we're going to put her in the other room. She didn't. I gave her a choice, so. But she'll when it gets her strength, she might walk around a little bit and look in here. And there's TV in this room. I do like having a TV in all the rooms. Here's your closet, and they give you a little dresser here. So that's kind of nice. Yeah, isn't that cute? I don't know what that is. Might be an extra blanket. You know, I notice a lot of Airbnbs will put extra blankets. They don't necessarily put the sheets in here, but they'll give you extra blankets. So that's cute. It's called Sunshine, and she draped a little blanket on top. Really cute. Cute ideas. Let's see what's in here. That's a closet right here. Got ironing board, fire extinguisher thing here. That's cool. And over here is going to be our room. These are carpeted. The bedrooms are carpeted and the floor is wood. And I believe this is the original wood in this house. It looks like our old wood that we had up in Canada, huh, Ma? Yeah. Yeah, you had it in the hallway in our house up there. So this is going to be our room. And you got a nice TV. And of course, they give you a dresser in the closet, give you an extra pillow, and I think that's a blanket up there too. Really cute. So, you know, I give you these ideas. So maybe like if you're ever coming this way, you're on vacation, you're looking for an Airbnb, at least you know that there's places here that we've already been in that we recommend. Very clean. Nothing to, you know, worry about here. Okay, so we're going to go down the hallway. And I don't know where Bruno's up there. We'll go down here. Down here, you got 3 steps now. She doesn't need to come this way. There's no reason for her to come here, so we won't. Oh, they even gave you a dog bowl. I noticed in one of the other ones we had, they gave us a dog bowl too. But I have my own. I bring my own, you know. So you come in here, and it's a game room. Look at that. It's a friggin' game room. Isn't that cool? Let's see if I can turn the light on. At the highest light? I guess so. I got floor hockey. Love floor hockey. Foosball. I'm okay with foosball. And then you have the basketball thing here. So if you had kids and you wanted to come here and you wanted to go to Busch Gardens and stuff, you could rent this out and these kids could play this and keep them occupied. And you could come in here. They even got a chalkboard there for the kids. That's really cute. There's a sign that says game room. What's in here? Oh, it's locked. So they must have their cleaning supplies maybe in there. Okay, so then we go over here. And there's the laundry room. And here's the light for it. Oh, they got front loaders. I've never used front loaders. Never. So I'll have to figure that out if I need to use them. I might have to. I don't know. And they give you soap and bleach. That's very nice. So they have all their cleaning stuff in here too. So it's cool. Very nice. She's got little sayings over there. Isn't that cute? That's a say. Leave me hanging. Wash, dry, and fold. Iron out life's wrinkles. Recently single. Seeking soulmate with the sock. That's cute. Don't leave me hanging. Wash, dry, and fold. Okay, we did that one. All right, so that's cute. All right, so yeah, it's a fairly big house. I mean, for 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, I think it's really cute. And we'll go outside now in the backyard. What we got going on out here? And you just have a little step here. Nothing great. You don't have to worry too much. Just in case you're bringing somebody that has, a disability. So, can they get over that? Or can you use a walker over that or something? And there's a TV set. So you can sit out here and watch TV. Nice chairs. Wicker. Really cute. This is a fenced in yard, so I can let Bruno run around back here. And he can be free, which is nice. Oh, they got a basketball hoop thing there. Darts. They thought of everything. They really did for vacation. This is a great place. And then they have that game. What do they call that game? Cornhole? Yeah, that's what they call it, cornhole. And the other one's over here in the shade. I got 2 barbecues. Yeah, whatever you want to use. This is really cute. And they put an awning down. So you have an awning. So you can sit out here in the evening if you want. It's under here. Yeah, nice little area. Really cute. Yeah. Yep. This nice little house. They've done a nice job. Really, really nice. Kind of looks like my color of my house. Yeah. So, and you got a swing. So it's really cute. Really, really cute. And they got floodlights, so at night you can come back here and play. Wow. So guys, that's what we got going on here. And what is it? Oh, that thing's locked, so they probably have their lawn stuff and that in there, so they have it locked. That's cute. You could use a basketball. They didn't give you a basketball, but you could probably go get one at the corner store real quick. You know, Family Dollar or something. Bring your own. Garbage cans over there. Really nice. Very cute. I like how they have the screen in here because we like to sit outside a lot. And my mom sleeps, so we can come out here and watch TV and hang out here if you want. And yeah, I think that would be really cute. Oh, they give you some charcoal and some lighter fluid. So we even have that. Really nice. So I just wanted to show you where we are and what we're doing. And kind of disappointed. I really thought they would have put her in the hospital the way she's acting. Her blood pressure's low, but they didn't. So we'll rest here tomorrow. We won't do too much tomorrow because we don't want to go home, turn around and go right home, and her be in the car for all that time. She needs to rest, and so that's why we're getting these. I was kind of hoping they may have done a test while we were here, but no, we have to wait. They have to call, and everything's so slow, you know. And I really thought if they put her in the hospital here, then maybe we would have got all these tests on in one day. I mean, it's time for her to have these tests. Everything needs to be done quickly. And if I got to wait a long term, I don't know if she's going to make it. She's really, really bad right now. So anyways, we'll show you around. Well, anything we do, anything, you know, happens or anything, we'll bring you back. So stay tuned for more, guys. Okay, guys, we're going to go down to the water. Now, she left me a note that has my name on it, and she was excited about us being here and stuff. But she also explained about the neighborhood. You kind of look around, see how bad it is. She's apologizing for how bad the neighborhood looks like. Well, the reason why the neighborhood looks so bad is because a bunch of trees fell down during the hurricane here in Tampa and destroyed a bunch of houses. So they're slowly getting things back together with the from the hurricanes. So as soon as Shea Bear comes out, he's in the house. I don't know what he's doing. He was coming. I thought he was behind me, but he's not. So when he comes out, we'll walk down to the water and we'll see what we can see down there. Okay, guys, we're getting close to the water down here. It's not far from us. Shea Bear's filming. So I bet you this was all flooded. That's pretty cool. Pretty lake. Yeah.
Fishing tomorrow.
Yeah, very pretty. Wow, look at the trash. Mm.
So this neighborhood, I guess, was hit pretty hard by the hurricane.
Yeah. Let's look down here. There we go.
Bridge over there.
Yeah. Cool.
I wonder what river this is.
I don't know.
Check it out. Looks like some smoothie fish.
Pretty out here. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see if we can get close to that bridge here.
Yeah, this is nice.
There you go. You can see the bridge a little bit better. There. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so he wants to do some fishing tomorrow while we're relaxing. It's just too hard to bring her back home too fast. There's some pretty birds out there.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'll be back with you in a second.
So there we go. I was trying to see over there. I don't know what that is over there. Okay, guys, we decide we're going to go down this way a little bit. This is there's the house right there, so we're going the opposite way. We're checking things out around here. Just see where maybe there's somewhere else we can fish at. Get closer to the water or something.
Get that place tinted.
Yeah. That one's tinted. It's pretty in here though. And you're so close to everything. I mean, you wouldn't realize how close you are to stuff. So we're just walking down in the neighborhoods here. That's a pretty little house. I guess it's a dead end. Doesn't look like there's anywhere where you could go down there and fish. It's all private. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So I guess it's all these oak trees are beautiful. Really pretty. Yeah. Hmm?
It's what a shame to leave a place like that.
Yeah. 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 They could be waiting on insurance still, hey?
I don't know, man. I'm just saying, it's a shame because there's a big holes in the roof of it.
Yeah.
Once that happens, it ain't long.
Right. Hmm. It's our place.
Got a new roof.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'll shut you off for a minute. We're gonna walk up here.
Okay, guys. At this end is a park. Pretty big park. Looks very active. They're playing tennis. Might have some lessons going on over there or practicing, school practicing. It looks like kids. Looks really nice. Nice park.
What house there?
I don't know.
I said it's an old house there.
Yes, it's an old house there.
Big old tree.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty nice. I was trying to find that bridge. You probably have to go down that walkway down there and get to the bridge, probably. That's what I'm thinking. And there's, I don't know, you think somebody's living in that house? I don't know. Don't look like it.
I doubt it.
Huh?
I don't see a for sale sign now.
No.
Stop recording.
All right.
Okay, guys. So, Monkey wants to run the little traction engine. So let's get this ready. Burner. This is a scuttle box. This is your burner. It's gonna be hard to get in there, ain't it?
Why? Because you have the topper on it?
Magical. This is very magical stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So first, pull this up. I don't think she's got any of this on video.
No. He's been doing these steam engines. He's got several of them. So you have to check him out on his station.
Mini.
His channel. Your station, babe.
Not a radio.
Sorry. So
Put a
go.
little bit of oil in here. Always use steam oil. This is just 90 weight gear lube.
Mm-hmm.
This is leftover stuff that went in the Chevy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So,
Mm.
back in the day, they used to tell you to use 30 weight motor oil.
Mm.
Now they say this expensive little tiny thing of steam oil. It's just a thick oil, that's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
And that's oiled up. Oh no, we can't run this.
Why?
I didn't bring the bung plug.
Where's that?
It's at home.
Why? You can't run it without it?
How do you want to build up steam?
I don't
There's a
know.
hole there.
Can you plug it?
With what?
I don't know.
I used the bung plug in the... Damn.
Oh no. Well,
No?
that sucks.
Yeah?
I keep getting wet.
Huh?
I keep getting wet.
But... Well... I did bring an engine.
Yeah? Where's
Yeah.
it? In the car?
Yeah, I brought a D16.
Does it have a plug that you could use?
No.
No? Oh, that sucks. I wanted to see it run out here. It would have been fun. Well, that's okay. We can try the other one if you want.
Alright, well, okay guys. I guess we'll just run the D16. I did bring a D16 engine with some tools.
Yeah. All right, we'll be back.
We'll fire this up. I don't know if that'll fit. Oh. Alright, so let's go ahead. We'll fill this up with water. Sorry about the air conditioner. You didn't film any of this, did you?
When?
Any of these?
No.
I'm sure this is closed.
No, I have not.
Getting this in your video.
Yep.
This is a pretty big boiler here. It takes a lot more than that traction engine.
Yeah. Got the sprinkler over
I
there.
know, they got it blown over here.
That's why I got up, because I was getting wet.
Alright, so we've got it filled about 3/4 full. Just back here for a minute. Some people, man, just don't care about nobody. You know? We got these. These are called Isbit tablets. There. One in there and half one in there. Now, we're going to light this Isbit tablet, and while that's heating up, we'll oil it up. It's hot. run that if you want.
Sure. Keeps moving on you.
All right, now that's got to get warm. But while that's getting warm, we'll go ahead. Oil this up, just a couple drops until it gets full like that. Then you want to turn your flywheel a little bit. I usually do that about twice. And that sucks it into the piston. And then there's a couple, you guys have seen this, I know. A couple little wells there, little cups they're called. And there's another one up here. And that's enough for one running. There we go. And this, and then we'll this up here.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a little turn. Cool, huh?
Yep.
Alright, now, as soon as that heats up, I'll kick you guys back on. Well, let's put a little bit on the governor here. This looks a lot better than when I got it, doesn't it?
Yep. You cleaned it up.
There's another one of these on eBay.
Oh yeah.
$100. They sent me an offer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They sent you an offer.
Yeah, D16.
Oh wow.
I think they wanted 130.
Mm-hmm.
And I showed interest because I looked at it. And they sent me an offer of $100. I didn't counter offer or anything. Because I'm trying to save my money. I want to buy that mini bike. Alright guys, I'll just kick you back on here in a minute. And I need a battery in that thing. It's not ready yet, but I want to keep the water, or get some of the water out of that cylinder. Say, started to turn.
Mm-hmm.
Because you want it to run on steam, it can't run on water, so.
Mm-hmm.
See that?
Mm-hmm.
Getting close though. Oh, that's getting ready to run.
Mm-hmm.
There it goes. And it spent water out at me. Great. Yeah, there it is. Now, and the tools are running.
Yeah. That didn't take long at all.
No.
Mm-mm. Make sure they can see it. Here we go.
There you go. little drill going. We got our grinder going and our saw going. Running off the D16. That's pretty cool, huh, Mama?
Yeah.
Good running engine. D14 runs good too.
Yeah.
That thing's mint. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Let it build up a little bit more pressure. I should run a tube from here over into there so the steam would come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That's all you gotta do. That's where the D14 is.
Yeah.
There it goes. Alright guys, I know you've seen this. I'm gonna let her film.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Got her down there a little bit. Pretty neat, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Backwards. So let's spin this around like this. There, now it's turning the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Cool? Huh?
Yep. Very cool. I like it. Mm. You didn't bring my lady, did you?
No.
You got him though.
Yeah, I brought him.
You want to put him on there?
Yeah, you people haven't seen him, have they?
No, that's his little man. I think I showed the lady when we were camping. I did on that video. But I don't think I showed him. He's cool. There he goes.
I like running him slow so it looks a little more realistic.
Right.
Is he in shot?
Yeah. Yeah, he should be fine. I haven't moved anything, so yeah. He's cute.
Trying to zoom. You gotta hold your finger on the zoom thing and then turn it.
There. Isn't he cute?
He's cutting a piece of wood.
Yeah.
He came in with a whole bunch of parts.
Yeah, he did.
I made the legs for that. For
Mm-hmm.
his sawhorses out of paper clips.
It's cool. And he's very old.
From the 20s, I think.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
And we got the lady, the washing lady.
Yeah.
The lady that washes clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And what else we got? We got those. I got a buffer.
Mm-hmm.
Buffing wheel.
Right.
Runs a while, don't it?
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to look at a whole bunch of videos to finally find this guy in one video.
Yeah.
And he was like in the background. You could barely see him in the corner. But I was like, I got all them pieces except for that, the legs.
Yeah.
So I soldered them on there and out of, these weren't made out of paper clips, a whisk.
Yeah.
I made these out of a whisk.
That's right. You did.
So what I want to do is get like those tongue suppressors or whatever.
The wooden tongue things? Yeah.
And make it look like a piece of wood that he's cutting through.
Right. That'd be cool.
Yeah, and glue it on there. It'll look like he's cutting a real piece of wood.
Oh, you go to your doctor's next time, ask her. She'll give you one. Yeah, tongue depressor. I don't even know if they use them anymore.
You can buy them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, I could use a popsicle stick.
Yeah.
Just something so it looks like he's cutting a plank.
Mm-hmm. You can feel the heat off that.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't think you would. It wouldn't be that hot, but it's hot.
And the D16 that's online for 100,
Yeah.
it's a D16E, which means it's electric.
Oh. You have to plug it in.
The D10 we got, you plug it in. You don't
Right.
have to use those tablets. So it's the same as this, only it's electric. Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
That looks a lot better than what we've got it. It's a damn sight better, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
See that other thing that's in there, I can run this and that, and probably a couple other things.
Right.
Sorry, we forgot the bung plug.
It's alright.
Oh, we didn't. I did. Pretty much out of flame.
Yeah.
See, they burned down into nothing.
Yeah.
Still got water, but no flame.
They go quickly, don't they?
Well, you can cut them up and you can get an idea and you can like regulate it how much water you use or they go out at the same time. But
Right.
yeah, these go pretty quick though. Yeah, they do.
I can feel it. Hot.
Hopefully that'll catch if I didn't put it out.
Mm-hmm.
I may have put it out.
I see it.
You see the flame?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Mm.
Let me see. Do I have a piece of paper off of that? Or
Got a napkin.
When I was camping, I had wood in here. I stuck sticks of wood in there. So it was running on real wood.
Mm-hmm.
Now it won't take long because that water's already heated up, you know.
Right.
I mean, it's cooled down some, but plus it's windy out here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Breezy. Whoa.
You know, you could tell. Okay, it's lit. Whoops. Close.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. See that?
Yeah.
There it goes. Just let it build up a little more steam. That's so cool, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So you like the traction engine best, huh?
Yeah. Because they move around.
Because it moves around.
Mm-hmm.
You like the rolly too, huh?
Yeah. We should do a race on them. Can you race them?
Yeah, we can. Yeah. Why? What are you thinking?
We could do a race.
You want to have a race, huh?
Yeah. That would be fun. See who's faster. Yeah.
That's so cool, isn't it?
Yep. And to think these were kids' toys.
Yeah. Yeah.
These
they're
are
toys.
not adult toys. They were kid toys.
Well, they're adult toys now.
Yeah, they are now, yes.
What
Because they're a collector item.
Like so the D4 we got, that little one,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and the D5. What these were actually made for was for school back years ago.
Yeah.
Like some of them, like Alaska didn't start making until what, the 50s.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some that made them in the 1910s and 1920s, you know.
Right.
And what they originated for was, see, they were selling good, so Alaska jumped on the bandwagon 20 years later.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Fleischmann's and Dahl and Company and Bing, they come out in early 1900, early 1900, right? What they came out for was to teach kids how steam engines work. So they were for schools.
That's interesting.
So, like, teachers could fire it up and show you how like the steam engines actually work and stuff. Then it became this. It just kept getting bigger and more elaborate. And they were, still toys, but well, I mean, I would let my kids play with it because I teach them not to be stupid.
Right. Yeah.
But nowadays, oh no, that's too dangerous. You can't advertise it as a toy.
No.
You got to advertise it as educational. Something that's educational, or just a mini steam engine or something like that.
Right.
You can't advertise it as a toy because parents will get that and go, "Oh, my kid's going to get burned." Yeah, he probably will. I get burned on it. I just got burned a second ago.
Yeah.
That's how you talk kids. See that? That's hot. Can I touch it? Yeah, sure, go ahead. Ow! I told you it was hot, didn't I?
Right.
Then they don't do it on purpose no more. Yeah, he was in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, he was in 4 parts. That little guy there.
Yeah.
And I just happened to see it and I paused it. And it took me like 3 or 4 times to pause it just right to where it was clear enough where I could see what it was. And I was like, I got him. I think I got all the parts.
Right. Yeah. You had them.
It's too cool. Just things sitting around like that.
Yep.
See, our D10 is actually D10E. Because the E stands for electric.
Right.
It's got electric.
I see you like your chicken.
Huh? Yeah, I use it.
It's working hard. That's really cute.
Yeah, they were actually made for educational, for schools.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's something, eh?
And Alaska, started making them look real and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, they do look real.
They had a D-22. I seen it was on auction. I didn't even bid on it because I knew it was going to go high. It went for $500.
Yeah.
But I can buy a new one for $600.
Yeah.
I didn't even bother bidding on it because I knew it was going to go up there. But it's a twin cylinder.
Oh, yeah.
It's got one flywheel, but it's got 2 pistons.
That's a lot of money, $500 for it.
Man, it was huge.
Yeah.
But
Damn.
granted, it was a vintage one. It was actually old one.
Well, at least that's good.
Always make sure you got water in there if you got a fire in it. Because if not, it can get hot enough to melt your solder, and then you have leaks.
All right.
But I don't run my water out anyway. I'll let it get down to about a fourth, a quarter of it, and then I'll shut it down if it's still running. Usually two burners full will usually get that down to about the minimum level on the water. So. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I should run a tube out there.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Run it underneath. There. And then I have to cut a hole in it though so I can put a catch thing. See what I mean? That's the only reason why I haven't done it.
Yeah, that would suck.
Well, you gotta. If not, it would always, all the steam and water and stuff would be in there.
Right.
That's awesome.
Yep, that's pretty cool.
Get some close-ups of it.
Bring it down a little bit. There you go.
That one that they made an offer on.
Mm-hmm.
It was their dad's.
Yeah.
They didn't even know he had it.
Really?
He passed away, and he found it, and he had it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with a bunch of other like tools and stuff. They found it in the attic, and they asked her mom about it. And she said that was your dad's when he was a kid. It was a Christmas present.
Yeah.
1960s. She couldn't remember exactly what year, but she said, yeah, when your father was a kid, he got that for Christmas.
That's cool. All right, I'm gonna let you go.
All right, I'll see you.
Bye. Thank you, Shaper. Okay, guys, we're gonna take Bruno for a walk. I was laying on the sofa, and Shaper's gone fishing, so we're gonna go up here. I want to check out this park, and he can't do a lot of walking. So I thought, well, me and Bruno, we can go. I was going to take Mom, but her bottom's hurting her still, and so she didn't want to go. She just wants to lay on that couch and sleep, because that's all she's doing, just sleeping. So anyways, when I get up over there where I want to be, we'll turn you back on. Yeah. Okay, guys, so we walked a little ways. I think that's a gator in the water right there. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Yeah, that's a gator. Yeah, we'll stay away because I got Bruno. So let's see if we can see him. Yeah, Bruno, stop. He's pulling on me. That's why I told him to stop. Yeah, that's a gator in the water. Oh, wow. Yeah. There he is. He's strolling. He's coming this way, kind of. I don't know if he's coming this way. There's water goes down there. So, yeah, there's that bridge right there. I want to see if I can walk across it. So I was going to come down here and sit, but I see that gator. I'm not going to with Bruno. I got Bruno with me, so. No, but he could probably fish down here if he wanted to. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, he could probably sit out here and fish. It's got a bench and everything here, so. Maybe I'll mention it to him. Maybe we can drive the car down this way and fish a little bit out here, see what we can get later. Yeah. So, yeah, he's just strolling in there. I hope you guys can see him. Yeah, well, he's just a strolling. All right, guys, I'm going to see if we can get up on that bridge over there. So when I can, I will come back. Okay, guys, right over there is the doggy park. They have two. They have one for large dogs and they have one for a small dog. I see a bridge over there. I wonder if that bridge goes over that way. I don't know. I don't think so. I think that goes to the playground. There's a playground over there with swings and stuff for the kids. So I get down a little further. I'll show you some more. I want to see where that bridge is. I would like to get on it if I can. I think it'd be cool. Okay, guys, I'm on the other side. This is not a walkway. You can't get up there. They have it all blocked off. So it's like a dam. That's pretty cool. Anyways, we're still at the park here. I have to watch Bruno because there are gators in this water. So, and this is really low here. So, yeah. Shaver need to come down this way to go fishing. I don't know, it might be too rocky in here over this way. Pretty cool. And it goes all the way down there. That's pretty down there. I don't know how deep this is. I have no idea. Don't you drink that water. It's really, really pretty. Awesome. Well, there's some fish in here, but it's really rocky over this way. I think on the other side where we were, I think he could fish over there and be fine. Yeah. This is really pretty. Yeah. Let me take a picture. I'm going to take a picture and send it to him so he can see it. So I let him know because I mean he's where we are. It's not far. We can walk right down there, but it's no benches there. We didn't bring our chairs, and I think it's a lot of rubbish over there. Over here is a little bit nicer. It's prettier. So I text him, let him know, because if I have to, I can get the car and bring it down here and park it. We can park it as close as we can, and then he can walk from there, so it won't be too hard on him. So maybe we'll do that. Whoops, sorry, I had to untwist. Bruna got around me. So yeah, maybe we'll do something like that. Yeah. It's really pretty in here. Trees are gorgeous. I like going to different kinds of parks because, well, in North Carolina, I went to a park in Fayetteville once, and I'll tell you what, it was gorgeous. It had waterfalls all in it, and it was so pretty. And I don't see these waterfalls here too much, but I do see, yeah, you know, stuff like that. But we'll go over here. Those people left. They had I don't know, she tried to get fish over here and she got it hooked or something. Couldn't get it off or something. I think here it might be rocky. I don't know. You have to watch it in here. So I think she lost her hook or something. It's really pretty through here. Oh, look, there's a little way to go down there. It's too bad we don't have the boat with us. I don't know where you could put your boat in, though, here. I don't know. I'm sure there's a place somewhere. So this was mainly for Mom and make sure she's okay. And I don't know, you know, to get her better. So, but it's fun to explore too at the same time a little bit. It's really pretty. Yeah. You don't go down there. So anyways, I'll see if he wants to come over this way. I can bring the car, no big deal. And then that way he doesn't have to walk as much. It's hard on him. So anyways, if I see anything else, I'll bring you back. Okay guys, so I dropped off Bruno and I went and got Shea Bear and he's over here now. So he's gonna fish. I don't think so. I got my fishing rod. It's in the car. I don't know if I will or not. There's a little ducky out there. I don't know if you guys can see the duck. Let's see if I can bring it closer. There's lots of little wildlife in here. Lots of birds over here. It's really pretty. And it's shaded. I'm sitting on the picnic table, so we have somewhere we can sit because we didn't bring our chairs. I don't know why we didn't bring them. We always bring them, you know. So anyways, he's fishing. There are kids down here. There are someone in the water over there. She's doing something. I don't know what she's trying to catch. And there's a guy over there and kids that are fishing. So, yeah, really pretty in here. So this way he, you know, he's tired, he gets in the car and I drive him home. So it's like a little bird sanctuary over there, I think. There's a lot of birds in there. Yeah, I think so. Let's see if I can bring it closer so you can kind of see what's over there. That's as far as it goes on this camera. So Yeah. There you go. Yeah. So anyways, if he catches anything, I'll bring you back. And hopefully he can catch something here. So check it out. Aw, no fish. We thought he had a fish. They keep jumping out here though. Looks like he got some weight or something. I was trying to see if we get a jumping fish over here. But every time I turn the camera on, he stops. It's like he knows. It's funny. It's really pretty in here. Get a little bit of a breeze too because you're on the water here. Well, he was on the water over there, but it was full sun. So, yeah, cool beans. I hope he catches something over here. When he does, I'll bring you back. I didn't have them.
$10 you picked them up.
Hey everyone, this is Monkey 1000 and today's our last day. We are going to go home. Everybody's in the car. We have lost car keys. So we're going to look. We'll find them. They're here. They're not too far away. So I'll look in my purse again because sometimes they drop to the bottom of the purse. So here we are. Everything looks good. I think they told us to put the towels in the shower. I took the garbage out because, you know, with my mom and what she wears. And most medical people would know what she's wearing. So, yeah, I want to make sure. So they didn't say anything about taking the sheets off the bed, so we didn't do that. We just left it the way it is. A lot of them like you to leave them like that because they want to check and make sure there's no stains or anything on your sheets. You know what I mean? So they can charge you. So, yeah. And we didn't use this room at all. We didn't need to. So there we go. Everything's pretty well gone and done. So I'm going to get out of here. We are going to the hot dog place for lunch. It's almost lunchtime. So as soon as we find the car keys, we can leave. So I will maybe come back on over there and talk about the hot dogs. I don't know. Okay guys, so we are here. I want to show you this car real quick. We got our hot dogs already. We're going to sit in the car and eat because I don't want to get my mom and we have Bruno. So isn't this cute? It's called Mel's Hot Dogs. And they got all kinds of hot dogs. And there's their sign there. It's really cool. They have a lot of famous people have been here. They got pictures everywhere, people that have been in here, regulars and all kinds of stuff. I do not know if we can film inside, so I did not. They are busy. There are people in there, so I don't want to, you know, go over my bounds, but this is really cute. So we're going to try the hot dogs and see how good they are. We'll be back. As we ate, everybody liked their hot dogs. Yeah, everybody full.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they were good.
They're very good hot dogs.
Mm-hmm. So we sat in the car because we didn't want to get Mom back out. There she is right there. And Bruno. Anyways, guys, I'm going to end this here because the battery's dying and I have to do all the driving. So by the time I can use my camera, I'm at home. So I hope you all enjoy the video and we'll see you in the next one. Say bye, Shaper.
Bye, guys.
And I'm out. Monkey says she's out. Bye, y'all. Say bye, Bruno.